Hey y'all, what's up? It's Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us here once again. We are here with your weekend collective love reading, so let's tap right into it. Okay, and we're back. Thank you so much once again. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. This is your weekend love reading. Follow us over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise. Over there, we do daily live readings. When we aren't over here, as of late, we're still gearing back up from our trip. So we haven't went live over there, but rest assured, we will be going live. If not this weekend, definitely at the start of the coming week. Okay, so tap in over there so you can lock in with us for the daily energies. Thank y'all for rocking with us. There's been a lot of changes. I know y'all feeling it. I'm just here to encourage y'all to keep going. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's worth it. So just keep moving. If you're starting to feel tired or lethargic, there's nothing wrong with taking a rest or a break, but just ensure that that doesn't turn into a 30-minute rest doesn't turn into an hour or 2 hours, or a day break doesn't turn into a week or 2 weeks. You know, this is the energy of just moving forward and making our dreams happen. Just a couple things before I get started. So my attention has been drawn to like the transitions that we're going through right now. Just very specifically changing seasons, right? We went from summer to autumn. This is a transitional period into the winter time, and in the fairness of the divine, they don't thrust you into something new without allowing a transitional period, right? So I've been noticing a lot of squirrels, just more than normal. You know, they're out here, but they've just been resonating with me more. And usually they represent like fun and like letting go and enjoying life and not taking things too seriously. But during this phase, I've been seeing them with acorns, running up and down trees, running back acorns. So they are aware that the seasons are changing. So with that awareness, yes, there's a time to play, but there's also a time to work. There's a time to maybe even work a little harder than the play, because you know that winter is coming, right? So even with that phrase, I'm using the Game of Thrones decks today, but it's just this energy of knowing that there's going to be a time of it won't be a time of lack if you're prepared, right? Even in the Bible, there were 7 years of great fortune and wealth, and then there were 7 years of famine. But during those 7 years of famine, I believe it was Joseph had prepared the Pharaoh, so they had stores. Not only were they able to keep their town fed and safe, they were able to help neighboring towns. So it's just this energy of what you're doing now is not only for you, but it's for others, right? You could be a sanctuary for other people. You could be a refuge for other people. So it just practically in this time, get those last goals crushed before we get into the winter seasons. Whatever plans you had, whatever project that you meant to finish up, go ahead and wrap those up now, because there will be another task in the winter, and you'll also be able to rest a little bit during those colder months, right? You won't have to work as hard, and you won't be working against yourself, because you'll be working with the flow of nature, right? In the winter time, generally it's only the humans that are out here still hustling and bustling. The animals of the planet have stored up, have saved up, and they are basically still working on what they need to, but they're not out here rushing and trying to scrape up what they can. And we usually call this period grind season anyway, right? So it's time for you just like to really put in that extra work, give it that extra push. So when those winter months come, you won't have to struggle so hard. If you want to go ahead and get those last few pounds off, of course it's a lifestyle. You're going to work out throughout the winter, but it's just energy of to kickstart it or to amp it up. Like still use this solar energy, still use this energy to help you press forward with your goals. So in the wintertime, it'll just be more like muscle memory and not something you're trying to gear up for. Okay, so let's tap right into y'all love reading, okay? So we have the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. Okay, let's see what's going on with this 8 of Cups. There's, like I said, there's a period of transition. There's a period of knowing what you want. And with this Queen of Swords, you are speaking the truth of what you want. Okay, you are speaking the truth of basically, this is what I desire, this is what I need, and unapologetically so. And this very well could be you walking away from someone who was emotionally unavailable. The Queen of Swords represents that air energy. So very direct and communicative, but also can be emotionally detached and just not very in tune with their emotions. So this is you, right? Yeah, because we have cups with the swords. So perhaps, oh, sorry, y'all. My phone was ringing. I thought I declined it for this call, but something weird happened. Okay, so my bad. So yeah, so this is this energy of you basically not settling. The 8 of Cups will be settling because you know there's not only a 9th cup for your wish fulfillment, but there's that 10th cup out there too. So this is a queen, so you may be looking for an empress, a male or female. You may be looking for your emperor. It's this energy of, I know what I have and I know what I have to offer, and I'm not going to compromise that or settle just because what's presented in front of me is here. All right, and we have the 3 of Coins. Yeah, this is some sort of collaborative effort that you were walking away from, something that maybe a partnership that you were doing most of the building. Like I'm seeing the builders here, but then there's one that's a little higher than the other one. Maybe you're a little more stable in a certain way than whoever this was. Yeah, right here we have the 10 of Swords, and okay, that's why you're tired of working alone. You were wanting to build with someone, but that energy of being tired of working alone makes you desperate. And that's something that a lot of people maybe in the collective don't want to acknowledge. But desperation is a very low vibrational energy, because that's an energy that whatever is out here in the universe you will take just because, oh, I'm desperate, I gotta have it, I need it, I want it. And you're not allowing that solar plexus, that confidence, that Leo, that king of the jungle, queen of the jungle energy to permeate throughout your being. So you accept a lot less than what you deserve. And we have the King of Coins right here. Yeah, perhaps this situation, like I said, offered you some benefit that you didn't have on your own, be it emotional fulfillment, monetary fulfillment. There's spears here, so this is like maybe this person was more passion, had more passion than you, or maybe that's all that they were attracted to, was the fact that they were attracted to you and not really the whole of your being. And then I'm seeing 3 of Cups highlighted with that 8 of Cups. So a lot of the collective is walking away from third-party situations, which basically means you were being cheated on, you were being betrayed, you were being made as an option, and that's a victim. It's being like a victim, saying, I was made to do this because you were participating willingly. So you saw yourself as an option. You saw yourself as a choice. So you allowed someone to go back and forth and choose you. Whether y'all had the evidence or not, your intuition is on point. If you're watching these videos, your intuition is on point. So this is about you trusting you and saying, hey, something's not right. Whether you communicated that and it still didn't feel right, you have to have enough courage and not be desperate to say, hey, this isn't really working out for me. Thank you for the experience. I enjoyed my time here. Whatever it is that you say, but you're willing to walk away from something before you experience a tower, before you experience a crash. Yeah, we had the 3 of Cups on the bottom. Whoever this was just they're showing me like a very dark shadow, a lot of unhealed parts of themselves. And it's not about judging a person. It's about realizing where you are and where someone else is in relation to what it is that you desire, which means you have to know what it is that you want and what you desire and where you are within that spectrum. So this is you really taking accountability. Like, this is awesome because even as I'm speaking, I'm noticing what's going on, but I'm also cycling it back onto how can I improve this within myself. So this is a really beautiful energy. It's very complex in terms of you accepting what needs to be accepted, but whoever this is they didn't have a lot of control over their lower chakra natures, over their drive, over their passion, hypersexual, maybe a very anxious person. They're showing me the Queen of Swords, and maybe a thirst for power, right? Because it's also that energy of dominating and conquering right here with this the Iron Throne. Like Cersei just wanted to rule, and it's just energy of even with the Iron Throne, they had all of the swords of all of the places that they had conquered, all of the kings and nations that they had conquered on the throne. So this is this person could have just saw you as another challenge, as another conquered person here. In the Two of Coins, yeah, trying to balance you out. But that balancing out energy makes me feel that, yeah, we had the Nine of Swords with the High Priestess. Intuitively you knew what was going on, but you were allowing yourself to believe something else. You were allowing yourself to go back and forth when you knew what was happening. And this is the High Priestess could also speak to someone who is also highly intuitive, right? Because you do attract what you are. So you being a very intuitive being and you're trying to use that energy for good, someone else was using that same energy for negative energy with the red woman here. It's this energy of using that intuition, using that connection that's very narcissistic, because narcissists are just very high level intellectual intuitives as well. They just choose to use that power for another purpose. So we have the Sun here, but you overcome all of that. Understand that you, like, you see this little baby dragon is so cute. Basically greeting the day, roaring at the sun with all the power, because it knows that one day it will be a big dragon. It will be that big dog, no doubt about it. And this is Leo energy, having confidence in who you are. We had some cards that wanted to pop out, so I'll pull them out. We have the Ace of Coins with the King of Swords with the Page of Cups. So this could be let's see. So we do have movement on some sort of decision that you're making, right? This this new start by the divine, this Ace, it's a new foundational start. You may be completely reevaluating what it is that you require in your relationships, be it romantic or platonic, right? And I'm speaking of a situation, so take it how it resonates for you. But this is energy of you're realizing that, hey, if I'm attracting the same person, there are some foundational beliefs that I'm holding that's causing me to align with those frequencies. So if I change my mindset, if I change what I hold to be true in my life, I can get a different result, not only for me, but that's going to be reflected outwardly. And so this Chariot here represents moving forward into a new beginning, to a new beginning of what attracts you emotionally to a person, what you find desirable. You're getting clarity about yourself. Your ancestors are rooting for you. They are cheering for you here. So yeah, this is also, just be mindful at this time. We do still have quite a few planets in retrograde now, so that's also an energy of that will bring a lot of people from your past, be it romantic exes, be it friendships or partnerships. Now it's up to you to decide whether to revisit these, but this spread right here with the Page of Cups, with the Five of Cups, with the Seven of Swords, this is someone who's deceptive. This is someone who thought they had won or played tricks on you, and thought that ultimately that they basically thought it was a game with you, and realized that they played themselves. And now with this Page of Cups, they're wanting a new start, right? They feel like a fish out of water. Check this out. You see the fish hopping out there? They feel like a fish out of water. But I'm still getting that hand is behind the back there. So this could be, just be mindful, this could be of energy that once someone comes back into your life that you've had to heal from, that you've had to let go. Like I said, they're conquerors. So no one wants to feel defeated. So this is this energy of whoever this person or energy is that's trying to come back. They're still very strategic. They may still know that emotional the emotional supply that you were supplying them with, they want that at all costs, but they're still coming in with deceptive energy because they haven't truly healed. They just sort of lost, you know, quote unquote, their favorite toy, and now they want their toy back, and they'll do anything to get it back, but it'll be the same thing. Once they get you back, it's only a matter of time before this energy shows its head, because it hasn't been healed. You have to heal yourself, and this person hasn't healed. Okay, boom, here we go. Now with Samuel Tarly in this card, he was taking the sword that was his rightful birthright. So that's what this Seven of Court is. Deceptive because he went back home and his father basically didn't approve of him. He was the eldest and he was supposed to get it, and he had a genuine, beautiful heart, but his father disapproved of him. But the energy I'm getting in this card is that whoever this is, they feel that they are being karma. They are being your karma, or they're trying to play God because they've had their heart broken. You had the Three of Swords right here, the Three of Swords right there. So many ways they've had their heart broken, so they feel like, hey, I've had my heart broken, so it's not really a big deal for me to break hearts. It's not really a big deal because this is like I said, they haven't healed themselves, so they may not even subconsciously realizing that's what they're doing, or that is the energy that they're in. But remember who you are. You remember when I said that sun card, that baby dragon? You're not no baby dragon no more. You the big dragon. Straight up. Fully grown. Five of Swords, you deceive yourself. You allow yourself to be deceived when you still want to play up to that little dragon energy, right? So it's this energy that if you only see yourself as yay high, understand that people who see you as greater than you are, they will prey out that energy because they know you don't see your true potential. They know you don't see who you are. So that's how they're able to keep you bound. You know, you see these celebrities, and I've been watching a lot of biographies lately, and it's just like, you're thinking like, how can this person who is so awesome, they're so amazing, so wonderfully attractive, how could they allow themselves to be used? How could they allow themselves to get played? Because they didn't see who they are, and people will capitalize off that. So this is you. You have to know who you are. You have to see who you are, and don't accept anything less, because understand that people who haven't done the work on themselves, they will vicariously live through you and basically pull your energy. And you may be wondering why you're so drained and tired and all of this. Is because you're giving your energy to situations, to people that don't deserve it. So let's hop right in here. Let's keep it moving. We have the Ace of Swords with the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're getting clarity, and I saw the Hangman on ways that you're allowing yourself to remain stuck in cycles, on ways that you are, come on, like I said, so this is the Ten of Cups, but and this deck is represented with candles, right? It's flames. And right here we have the Devil energy. Yeah, you're realizing that what's attracting you to these third party 1, 2, 3 situations, this karmic energy that you're mirroring, is that maybe you early on you had sexual experience before you were ready for some of the collective, and for that I'm very sorry. Or you may be karmically tied. You understanding that having sex is a merger, right? You do have free will, and however you want to live is however you want to live, but understand that is an energy exchange, a major energy exchange. So you being so free and loose with your sexual energies and your body, you're allowing, that's very strong. And by not cleaning it out, it can become just like anything that's not being clean, dirty, and almost like a cesspool of energies that allows these karmic energies to take over. And you have to be clear about what your own demons are and what your devils are, because if you don't know what they are, they're going to run your life, right? You have to take hold of them, and energy can only be transmuted and transformed. You can't destroy it. So you have to take that energy, find the healing in it, so it can be released and start to work for you instead of against you. Yeah, with the Lovers, it's time for you to make a decision, because this is the energy that's, you're like, I'm attracting the same person with it, because you have the same energy flowing through you. So let's move into the future. Yeah, we had a Four of Cups, and on that was Littlefinger, right? Littlefinger was basically, what did I say earlier? Littlefinger thought everything was a game, right? He ran so much game that he ended up playing himself. He played the wrong person. He tried to play Sansa because he was thinking Sansa, oh, she's immature. She's listened to me before. I've been navigating her before. But this time, no. I'm hearing that Janet song. This time, I'm not going to stay. This time, you've got to pay. This time, you've gone too far. So it's this song. It's just like, this could be a long-term partner or a long-term energy or a long-term situation. even not if not in years, it's something that's happened over and over with whoever this was. They were shocked when you moved away. They were shocked when you walked away because they had been playing so many games and you had been falling in so many traps that they played themselves, because they didn't realize that you was really this the whole time. You just had to see it. So moving into this Ten of Coins energy, how did we get there? Temperance. Allowing the divine to work with you. This is studying. This is also doing self-help. This is having therapy, reading self-help books, getting your own inner spark back by catering to those things that truly, truly, truly light your fire. Okay, like everything is connected. So you may be wanting a partner or a spouse and this and that, but it's also that energy of, that's the external love. What ways are you showing yourself love? What ways, even if it's like, we talk a lot about self-care and taking nice baths and, you know, having those spa days, but self-love is also actually tapping into your passion, learning more about what it is that you really like to do. Whatever your craft is, whatever your career, it could be something that you put down, you know, you haven't really revisited. It's time to revisit those things that actually bring you joy. It doesn't have to bring you money. Just as long as it brings you joy, it'll bring in that energy, and that's automatically going to attract the currency of money, if that's what you're concerned about here, because a few coins came out earlier too. So that may be why y'all are stuck in some of those, were stuck in some of those relationships. But we had a Ten of Coins in the future. So this is stability. This is enjoying the fruits of your labor in many forms. Stacking up. Like I said, this is we're transitioning. So now may be a time of saving. Of not only your coins but also your energy, only giving to those projects that truly inspire you. And quite frankly, if it's not for you, if it's not your own personal pursuits, you work for yourself for free. You have fun with yourself and you study yourself for free. But this is the time of, hey, you're gonna pay me what I'm worth. And that's coming through for some of y'all. It's like, pardon me, what's that song with T.I., if it ain't about the money? During this transition, it's grind time. So if people are hitting your line about this or that, hey, I got this for you, hey, I got this for you, your talents are worth coins. So that's also selling yourself short, thinking that, oh, it's just a little talent, I'll give it for free. And you're worried about money and you're worried about saving. And the divine is saying, you have talents, but you're just giving them out for free. You know, it's just this energy of take note of your assets and take note of your internal assets and your internal talents. Do a self-inventory. So we have the Ten of Coins with the Knight of Cups with the Empress. Come on. I'm vibing with this. Now, the Empress is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. So I was going to say favorite, but it changes. But definitely one of my favorites for sure. So we have the Ten of Coins with the Knight of Cups. And this energy is going to come in because it covered the Eight of Coins, right? The Eight of Coins covered it, as well as, let me show y'all. So it felt like this, right? So this is Eight of Coins, right? And this is the 2 right here. So the more you step into your power and you balance out that energy, the more you focus on you and work, whoever this person is, if you're single, they're doing the same thing. And that's how you'll know, because then that energy will come on. If you're in a relationship, this is you and your partners equally tapping into those things that you've lost. This is you having communications and talking regularly about those, I'm hearing childhood fantasies in terms of what did you want to do as a child or what brought you joy. This is you guys enjoying those time together and focus equally on your work. And then there's a coming together. Then there's this leveling up. And we have the Ace of Spears, yeah, with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Coins. So what you thought wasn't growing is really growing. There's just this uncovering of there's an uncovering of energy of the layers that have been around your heart, and you're wondering why things aren't growing. It's just covered up. It's not that it's not there. Yeah, so we have the Death card with the Two of Swords, with the Knight, with the King of Coins, and the Four of Swords, and the High Priestess. So just be mindful at this time. You have to know what you want, because I'm also getting this energy of you're transforming into knowing what you want. Just like Arya Stark here, she did one of the most major transformations in this entire series, but it was a process, right? She basically joined this cult of many faces and learned all she needed to learn from there, and came to the realization like, no, I am Arya Stark. This is not my place. I don't belong here. So it's just this energy of whatever lessons that you learn from past experiences, you know that is not where you're meant to be. And just be mindful of who you accept at this time, because many people know what they want. And if you don't know what you want, you'll feed into that energy of what they want, because the greater willpower will supersede anything else. So it's this energy of, if someone wants you bad enough and you're kind of like, I don't know, they will get what they want because you don't know what you want. So knowing that, if you had to heal from somebody, this Four of Swords popped out with the High Priestess. If you had to heal from them, High Priestess, one side of this is knowing, using that intuition, using that sword that's under this bed, right? And it's also a flip side of the people who know you the best, the people who have hurt you. They know where to poke at you. They know how to pull on your heartstrings. So just be mindful of what you want. And it doesn't matter what someone tries to guilt you into, tries to gaslight you with. It's like, accept what happened, accept what was, and then no one can use that energy against you. If you accept who you are and accept what's happened in your life and are okay with that, that energy can't be used against you. That's a clearing out. So I'm going to pull a card from the Isis Oracle deck. Know that you are protected. Just I'm hearing burning the midnight oil. Spirit is with you. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, goddess of the ancient skies and the rising sun. I want to pull this. I want to read this card. Bear with me one moment. Sorry, y'all. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause it so it won't run, and then I'll find it in here. All right. Okay, yes, I found it. Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient, beloved, and does not only herald from the earth. It holds much special wisdom of star peoples from civilizations far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love-based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. That's what I was saying with this High Priestess. You cannot deny your inner knowing. You're just going to cause more and more heartache and heartbreak for yourself, and just experience perpetual towers, because that inner guidance is there to help steer you away. If you have to always see things visually with these two eyes for it to happen, there's no point in having the intuition. There's no point in being connected to something unseen if you have to see something in order for it to manifest. And this goes for your goals and dreams. This goes for the vision you have of a lover, the vision you have of a relationship. Now, if two people are equally working and equally trying to elevate in a relationship, that's an amazing partnership, because there's going to be work in a relationship. But if you feel that you're the only one pulling, if you feel that you're the only one that's using your power, and this relationship is constantly putting you in fight or flight mode, constantly putting you in survival mode, constantly putting you in unsure, confused energy, then you have to take accountability and realize, why am I staying in situations that don't honor me? Ancient souls with experience of consciousness and community from more spiritually advanced civilizations are here on this planet to be themselves to the fullest extent possible, in order to help support each other and heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. The challenge can be that such ancient souls can feel out of place here on Earth for a time, as they go through an adjustment process and remember their healing mission on this planet. These souls hold much inner wisdom of star peoples and civilizations far and wide in this galaxy and beyond. This inner wisdom vibrates at a high level than the frequencies of fear, aggression, dominance, and disconnection that are part of the global human wounding that they are here to help to heal. That's what I was also saying about that desperation energy. You're naturally vibrating higher than that. So when you hold yourself in that frequency, you're intentionally pulling yourself down. That's what Abraham Hicks speaks of when they say you're holding the cork down. You're wondering how you get in alignment. And she's like, you're already in alignment. Just don't pull the cork under the water. The cork naturally wants to float. Your energy naturally wants to radiate love and light and peace and healing. So don't pull it under. This is why ancient souls are needed, of course, to help offer a different reality, which is more whole and connected to oneness and love. But the challenge is not to lose belief and honoring of your own true inner wisdom and deep soul truths while becoming a member of a culture that is still so different for yours. So this is that energy of I am in the world, not of the world. So understanding that you are here to help and serve a purpose, but this is not what you're here to assimilate to. And so we go back to that everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. And that leads to discipline. There's so much in this society today, and it's your own personal beliefs. Of course, live your life, but so much in society wants you to accept every single thing and wants to coddle you and say, oh, everything's okay. That's fine if you want to do that. That's okay if you want to do that. You can be that. You can do that. And like I said, everything is permissible, but what is most beneficial for you and your cause? When do you enact that discipline? To be an emperor or an empress, that is a heavy crown to wear. That is a major title to call oneself when you aren't willing to sacrifice certain things for a long-term gain. And really be honest about yourself, about what you're willing to do. You may be okay being a king or a queen, and that's all right. And that's wonderful. But to want more territory and not want to put in more work or discipline, that's very unrealistic. And that can lead to an imbalance of power if the universe does give you those types of things, which is why you aren't in possession of many of the things that you want, because you have to come to the realization and the reality of, am I willing to step up to what it is that I say that I want and who I say that I am? So let's go over here to the rising sun. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness, persistence. Boldness, persistence. Even when you felt like giving up, you chose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine, and to continue with the path. Shout out to the collective. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness is within you, is born. That's what we're saying. Just stay the course. Be patient. Where's that Temperance card? Be patient. Continue to study. Continue to learn about yourself. Continue to learn about whatever it is that brings you joy. Continue to learn, if you're in a relationship, to learn with your partner, to have open and honest conversations. Continue to be willing to grow and evolve together. As we journey into the ancient feminine, there are many, many times when we meet her dark face. We must be patient, accepting, allowing. Often what we meet are the difficulties of birth, literal and symbolic. We might feel great emotional or physical pain, spiritually bereft, alone, and yearning for deeper union. Perhaps even wondering if what you seek could be a genuine experience, or if it is the stuff of daydreams and fantasies. Come on, this is exactly what we were saying. This is that final push, right? We were speaking about push, and here they're likening it to birthing, right? And that's what I was envisioning in my mind, just like a woman just pushing, and it's like pushing, and it's so hard, but she has to keep pushing to birth this baby, because you know that what you imagine is real. You feel it kicking, so to speak, within your spirit. So during times of despair and struggle, we come back to our hearts, searching for faith within, searching for signs to support us as we take the long journey down the spiritual birth canal into love and even greater expression. It might take us weeks, months, or many years to birth ourselves over and over again, right? This is death. This is scorpionic energy, constant regeneration, constant transformation. It might take us weeks, months, or many, many years to birth ourselves over and over again into more of our divine essence. Some birthing processes that are deeply profound will feel as though they take most, if not all, of our lifetime on this planet. At another level, many lifetimes will constitute one birth process. So that's what they were saying in the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Understand that this lifetime You've been working longer than however many years you've been here. This birthing process has taken many lifetimes for you to come to this point, to come to this awareness. So honor that process and continue to move forward by not aligning yourself with people who haven't had, or situations or people who haven't had the same amount of experience as you, the same amount of growth as you. It's not about being judgmental, but some souls are newer. Some energies are newer here. Pardon me. Some spirits and energies are newer here, right? And you can also tell that by the astrological and zodiac signs that you carry. So that's another story. As I tap into that, I want to start speaking on that more, but we'll leave that for now. It's just this energy of know who you are, and by default you'll know who you aren't, right? And you'll know what isn't for you, and it'll be easy to let people go. It'll be easy to have a first date, and on that very first date say, it was really nice getting to know you, thank you for your time, but this isn't for me. And with confidence, and not answering why. You stand in your power because you know what you have to offer. You don't need a second, third date. You don't need to wait weeks and months. You're an empress. You're an emperor. You know what's for you and you know what's not for you. Okay? However, no matter how much we encounter the inner workings of the womb of the divine feminine, there are always moments of entering the light of birth into a new world as a new being, into a reality transformed. These moments are precious and herald the beginning of a new level of divinity expressed, often in deeply creative new ways. We were just speaking about that, right? That page energy, stepping into a new energy, realizing what foundational changes need to be made within you so that you can attract a new reality for yourself. The divine solar child being born into new light, The divine solar child being born brings new light into your life, likely to express itself in multiple forms, revived in new relationships, new inspiration and opportunities on your work and spiritual life, more love and enjoyment, new and more energized community, greater well-being and experience in your body, creative abilities that you didn't even realize you had opening up effortlessly. As you surrender to allow the body and creative faculty to flow, these are some of the gifts that are given to you by the universe at the cosmic baby shower for the birth of the divine solar child. Yes, this is also what we were speaking about in terms of this encompasses more than just love relationships. The camera may go off again. I'm sorry, but we'll get it back going here in a second, okay? If it cuts off, don't worry. One energy feeds another. So when you open up a pathway in one area, that pathway leads into other little tributaries and flows into the major ocean of your desires. So freeing yourself up in one area will lead to one area being free. So it's like being in a relationship that's stifling may also stifle your career, may also stifle your finances, may also stifle the relationships you have with others. But being in harmony with yourself, being at peace with who you are, being at peace with where you are, and not settling will allow you to not settle in other areas of your life. The sweetness of the gifts of this new life make all that came before it so sacred and worthwhile. To honor and accept the past, and the courage is required of us. To honor and accept the past, and the courage it required of us, and yet to accept that it is now time to turn our face to the light and partake of the fruits of our inner labors is what this oracle ordains. Accept what happened, accept who you are, right? Those things can no longer be used against you because you accept them and you see their benefit. And you also acknowledge that, hey, these battle scars show that I survived this. These wounds on my heart that have healed over, shown that I'm able to withstand anything and still carry love into every element of my life. Still carry love into every relationship. That's true strength. Symbolized by the headdress of cow horns with the golden disc worn by Egyptian goddesses, including Isis, and the symbolism of Isis nursing her own divine son child, Horus, at her breast. The oracle of the rising sun brings with it a new day, dawn, breakthrough, end of struggle, and the genuine and stable birth of optimism and hope for you now. Hope for you right now is what they're saying. They're not saying later. Hope for you right now. This is amazing. Feel right over this devil card. You have conquered this energy. You have conquered this energy with your patience and perseverance. So continue to move forward, knowing that this is harvest season. Right? We speak of that. You have to work to get the harvest still. You know, you've done all the work. You tilled the soil. You did everything you're supposed to do. You have a field full of corn now. You can't just sit back. The corn isn't going to walk off the stalk. You got to go out there and harvest it. But the work has been done. That major work is done. This is just, it may not feel like it, but this is the light work. Taking account of everything that you've been through in your life. And to compare it then to now, this is light work. Just keep going. Literally, light work and light work, okay? So, I want to thank you guys for joining us here. If you resonated with this reading at all, if you got something out of this reading that can help you in your life, like this video. It really helps our channel and keeps it in circulation. Subscribe to our channel if you would like to stay in the loop with us, and also share these messages with people who you think might benefit from it, people who you think could use the words of these videos, okay? Follow us over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise for daily live readings. Like I said, we're getting back into gear. We were out of town for a while, but now we're back. We're gearing up. So schedule wise, we have one more day in this weekend, which is Sunday. These readings are timeless, but for the purpose of this video and for those who watch it in real time, this message particularly is for you guys. We have one more day, which is Sunday. So we're going to kick back off the daily vibes on Monday, okay? So just allow these weekend videos to carry you through these next couple days, and then we'll be back over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise with those daily videos when we aren't uploading on here, okay? So yeah, this is amazing energy. I love y'all so much. Just keep showing love to yourself, and the person that you're creating is attracting the partner that you've envisioned, because you are becoming your wildest dreams come true in flesh form right here and now. Okay, and if you're in a relationship, continue to build and to grow, because if you're listening to this message, you and your partner who are equally yoked, who equally pour into each other, who equally uplift each other, take accountability, and allow each other to change and transform into your higher selves, will continue to grow and continue to benefit from that amazing relationship. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Anything else? Oh, to book a personal reading, visit our website, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. The link is in the description box below, and all that information you can find there. All right, so much love and light to you. Namaste.